Everyone.
Morning.
Oh well, we've had
We might look blurry-eyed.
we've had a bit of a weary night. Here we go again with light. So I'll just open that one up a bit. Yeah, that'll improve it. Pat did it. She got some cauliflower rice, and as soon as she opened the packet, the stink of this stuff. And anyway, she cooked it, and it's I couldn't eat it. In fact, I couldn't eat out. It just made the whole
meal.
Everything smell of it. Oh, it was horrible. And it's been there all night.
In bin.
It's in bin in 2 bags. It's still permeating through. Oh. And no, this we have had a problem with our boiler for a long time. It's the fan. It catches. Every now and again it'll catch somewhere. It's hard to know where. And it makes a screeching sound. It's on and off. I had a guy out to look at it a couple of years ago, and he had it all in bits, and I reassembled it, and it were all right.
For a while.
For quite a while, yeah. But last night, because it were really freezing last night, so I had it all set on low, on number 2.5, just below 3, which kept it around about 9 or 10 degrees, so it didn't get any colder than that. But it started screeching, it woke us up, and it went on, and I had to get the bed up, lift the bed up and climb under it, and I was messing about trying to move the housing a bit, figure out where it's catching and move it a bit. Anyway, whatever I did, it worked for the night, but this morning it started again. It's not doing it now.
Thank goodness.
Yeah. So we had a right night, and then I started dreaming these weird dreams. Don't you find that? Something happens to you in your life, you'll start having weird dreams, not to do with necessarily what's happening, but it must just...
Climbing over rubble.
Yeah, I dreamt that we lived in a house and you had to go up all these stone steps and climb over all this rubble to get into the house, and we were in bed, and somebody walked in and we said, "What are you doing?" And it was our house was an Airbnb, and it was rented out. And we thought it was our house, but it wasn't our house. We only thought it was.
Oh dear.
God. Oh.
At least I remembered that. I can never remember mine.
Yeah, well, I forget.
Know they're weird, but...
Forget most of my dreams and all. But I remembered that.
You banged your head, didn't you?
I banged my head under bed again.
Maybe that were why.
I've already got a scab on it from when I banged it at Tracy's. You know, when I was painting that wall for Tracy, was in door into her bathroom's really low. It goes under one of them beams. And I forgot about it, and I banged my head, and I've got a scab on my head where I banged it. Cut it open. And I went and banged it. Fortunately, it wasn't in the same place. I banged it underneath bed last night. And all I could smell was that wretched cauliflower rice. Yeah. So I'm gonna have a look at it today. I'm gonna try and prise the housing out and try and do something to stop it from catching. everything works all right. It's just
Yeah,
this.
just drives us mad, this
No,
screeching.
it won't bother me too much if it was just during the day, but when you have to have it on low on the night, it was 4 o'clock it was this morning when we were messing about with it. And it probably don't come on while then, you know, because it's only set on low, really low. It's not intending to warm it up just to stop it from freezing, from getting too cold. Yeah, that's our tale of woe this morning.
And I've seen a beautiful big bird
An hawk,
sat on the fence.
I think it was an eagle, that.
I think it were an eagle.
It was massive.
It were definitely big.
Yeah. She says, I was having a shower, and she says to me, there's a horse sat on the fence. What? I said, there's a horse sat on the fence. And can you imagine the image I had in my head of a horse sitting on a fence? I said, what do you mean there's a horse sitting? She says, a hawk.
Oh, it sat there for a long time, isn't it?
Yeah.
Till it heard a car door slam.
Can't see me. Mind you, that's not... No loss.
Oh dear.
No loss, is it?
Oh, poor Trev. We can't see you.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Well, I might get out today.
Yeah, it looks a bit, well, it did look a bit
It's
brighter.
still cold, but I mean, at least the wind's dropped and it's a nice, dry, fine day. Oh, are you there? It's weird, isn't it? It keeps constantly changing, does the light?
You don't think it's like on your camera, on your phone?
I have no idea. I know nothing.
It's true. And everything we did know, we've forgotten.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah. This is his last day here. We've not really had a look round. We've not been able to.
Not been out, really.
I mean, a couple in a caravan here walked down to the farm because they sell Christmas trees. We walked down to the farm yesterday afternoon. They were gone half an hour, and I was changing the gas bottle around when they come back, and they were absolutely perished. Yeah, and Chris came on this morning. He obviously donates to Lost in Europe on Patreon.
Right.
And he says to me, we think it's cold, but it's minus 25 in Sweden, where, you know, where Ash is. Minus 25. All the vans froze up yesterday or over the weekend, I don't know when. Yeah, and he says if Ash were over here, he'd be in his shirt sleeves. He'd think it were warm. Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah, he won't watch my channel, Ash, so there's no point commenting, sending any messages to Ash. I don't contribute to Patreon. I need the contributions. I'm poor. You won't think it though, would you? Because we're always in a pub or somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can't write poor tale, can we? No.
We only spend what we've got in this purse. In my purse. What I say.
We only spend what Pat's got in her purse. I like that. Yeah. Yeah, 210 pounds a week, isn't it? Yeah.
What?
And that pays for sights and food.
Sometimes I manage to
comes
save
out of that.
some.
But Pat's a squirrel. She squirrels it away.
I try to.
Don't tell me. She gives me bread and jam, you know, and squirrels money away.
And take him out for a meal.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I've noticed, I've been searching, I've found another site. Tomorrow, what's happening tomorrow is, I think we're going into Market Drayton to do a bit of shopping, to get some more food, because we've not got a right lot left now.
The fridge is bare nearly.
The fridge is bare.
Got a bit of salad.
Yeah. And then I found a place that sells gas. I'm going to ring them tomorrow, make sure they've got a bottle. And then we're going on to them. And then we're going on. I've got another site. I found another site. I think it's 15 quid a night. You won't know. It's a place called Dillon.
Funny names they pick.
So other side of Stoke-on-Trent, I think. Yeah, look, going through all the little sites in the area, each one I picked on, because I put in open all year, electric hookup, hard standing. They're the three categories that I select, and each one I put my finger on. It's 20 quid, you know. It's getting hard to find sites now, even little CLs round this area that are under 20 quid. And I saw news this morning, apparently they've had snow in Stafford. Well, we've been in Staffordshire, haven't we? You know, Staffordshire Pottery. I've remembered, it's Stafford, Staffordshire. Well, they've had snow.
Wow.
We must have come out of Staffordshire. My brother rang yesterday, and he asked me where we were, and I couldn't tell him which county we were in. I've no idea which county we're in.
No. We told him place, which is unusual for Stanley, because if we go to somewhere, he's usually been.
He knows everywhere.
Yeah, because he's
travelled
around a lot.
He's been a rep and he's been everywhere.
But he didn't know this place.
He didn't know this area, did
where
he?
It was.
Market Drayton. That's where we're near Market Drayton.
So he said.
Eh?
I don't know.
We are, yeah, we
Oh,
are.
yeah.
Well, you don't care.
No, I don't. I don't care where we are.
You don't care where we are.
It don't matter.
Makes no difference to Pat. I remember Pat when we were in Germany, out in Germany, talking to somebody who got, wait a minute, didn't you get Cleethorpes and Gibraltar mixed up? How can you get Cleethorpes and Gibraltar mixed up?
I said it could be near there or it could be near
She used to really aggravate me by saying you go up to London and down to Glasgow.
No sense of direction.
No.
And I definitely can't read a map.
Anyway, when I have a look at this thing, I'm gonna film it and show you this wretched fan.
Boiler.
This fan on the boiler, see what you think. See you later then.
Bye.
Can't see what... No, you can't really see, can you? It is actually still spinning, is that? Sounding alright at the moment, but I need to... Oh, it's a great piece of kit, is this? It does the job great if I can get rid of that sound. Yeah, that sound that you heard that's not the sound. That's quiet. It's a screeching sound that it makes. It wasn't making the noise when I just showed you then. I didn't realise the fan was still spinning. I turned it off, but it takes a while to stop. So anyway, I've done some more to it. See whether that works.